You're Kane McCoy here, checking in with him. Right here, Carmelo Hayes this weekend challenging Bron Breakker for the NXT Championship at NXT Stand and Deliver. First and foremost, Carmelo, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, my G. And we actually caught up last night. We was at Wale Mania. How was that, brother?
That was great, man. Man, every time I go to Wale Mania, everybody's showing so much love. It's just a rejuvenation feel. I feel rejuvenated being around our people. You know what I mean? Everybody just being so cool, showing love. The who's who of wrestling community. You know what I mean? It's just a blessing to be able to do that.
Yeah, it was posted up with you and your partner, Trick Williams. Big shouts to Trick. It's so dope to see that mixture of our culture because there are so many hip-hop fans who are wrestling fans that intercedes, and we see that with the Carmelo Hayes on NXT. What made you want to kind of bring that to TV?
I looked at what was missing. Like, even before I came to WWE, I remember just thinking, I'm like, man, there's nobody that's like, relatable. Nothing to me. You know what I mean? For me. And that's why, like, we look at OGs like MVP and stuff like that as a kid, being like, man, that dude was cool. Not that I'm trying to be like MVP, but I'm trying to bring up today's kind of representation for, people like us. You know what I mean? Like, brothers, like, just cool dudes. So, that's it.
And representation is important because we root for everybody, but it's dope to kind of see us, and we relatable to us. And we see the segments with you and Trick Williams in the barbershop, talking cash-ish about everybody. One of the big things I love. What made you want to do that?
So that I'm going to give credit to Sean on that.
HBK in the barbershop?
Barbershop.
Shawn Michaels getting the edge up, okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was more or less like, hey, man, how can we get these guys on TV being themselves? And if you know, you in the barbershop, it's you know what I mean, it's you say whatever you want type of thing. So it's like, and it just worked out, and we just kept it wicked authentic. Like me and him, we just shooting the breeze on it. So it's not too overly produced, but we understand like it's, it needs to be authentic, but understand we need to get a purpose out of that too.
Now, you say HBK helped with that. I don't want to see nobody throwing nobody through no barbershop windows. All right, man, you know what I mean?
That's why ours don't have no windows. It's all concrete. We made sure of that.
Exactly. Trick knew not going through no windows. Now, you spoke of HBK. What is it like working with the Hall of Famer, the OG, Mr. WrestleMania himself, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels?
Amazing, because if you think about it, he's experienced every high, every low. There's nothing that he hasn't done. I mean, if you talk about at the highest level, he's been at that highest level for the last 20-something years. I'm almost 30 years, so it's like there's nothing he hasn't experienced. Sometimes he'll say things to me, and just in passing, and it's like the most, thing that I've ever, because it's just so regular to him, and I think the way that his mind works, it's like he's been in this business so long, he just understands it on a completely different level. So like when he explains certain things, he just opens your mind to, wow, like I feel like I unlock new things every time I have a conversation with him.
Absolutely. Have you ever tried to super kick him down the hallway? Not yet. Now, we've talked about HBK. Let's talk about HIM. Him, you good sir. When did you know that you were him?
I had said it like last year, just like casually, like I'm him. But like when I think I really fell into that is that that moment where I decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna turn up on these people. Just when everybody would think, oh, Melo, he's doing his thing, like he's cool, he's good, like he's arrived. Nah. Like I there was still another level to go, and that level to go was the him. It was like I had to prove, I was the A champ, I was the one-on-one, and there's no denying me. I am him.
You are him, and you've been a champ. You've been the North American champ. What is it going to take to defeat Bron Breakker to become the NXT champion?
What is it going to take to defeat Carmelo Hayes?
Ooh.
Everyone's like, how's he going to dethrone Bron Breakker now? How you going to make Melo miss? Let's switch the narrative. Come on.
And Melo don't miss. You see he got the Allen Iverson shirt on. I'm from Virginia. Shouts to Bubba Chuck. You know what I mean? We're going to see if Carmelo Hayes is going to make that crossover on Bron Breakker. Melo don't miss. He balling. Future NXT champion? We'll see. NXT Stand and Live. He said, I am.
I am.
He is him. Appreciate you, dog.